Now, I know in the last video I basically went all the reasons I like VTubing, but there are a lot of aspects that I also don't like about it. For example, streaming. Yeah, kind of weirdly enough, I've never watched a single stream in my life, and even the ones that I of the VTubers that I like, and that's not because of them. It's just because you honestly expect my ADHD ass to sit in one place for hours and see a person playing a video game, like the same video game, with there being no editing, no bright lights, not even a subtitle. And yeah, there's chat. And chat is lovely, but to me it just feels like another thing I don't know how it feels like another thing to pay attention to. And I don't know how everything works because there's shit like bits and alerts and redeems and like goals. Like, what the what the donathon, and like what's a mod? And I know they do stuff for like the streamer, but why can't you kind of do that yourself? At least that's my mentality. And I'm sure it's like a different thing. I don't know. It's a whole thing that I definitely need to read up, I guess, if I ever want to do this long term, because I know streaming's a big part of it. Another thing I don't know is about the community. I know a lot of VTubers have communities and little names for their fans, and that's lovely. Honestly, it's a very adorable little thing. But like, oh god, I'm just like a guy who wants to make stuff for the sake of creation and maybe having something to remember on the internet. I don't know if I want to be responsible for people. And there's also the fact that one of the main reasons I decided to become a VTuber is because I have the hope that one day I may be able to like interact and play and maybe be friends with some of the people that I watch. But hearing that now in my head, like, that sounds so real, like really freaking parasocial. And like, I don't know how to feel about that, because especially with the fact that the 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 scene has a lot of people who may only want to interact with you for like clout. And I know that's not the case every time, and people can actually make genuine bonds and stuff like that. But as recent drama has shown, like, how do we know? And like, it's weird. Is it like morally acceptable to see a person as like, oh, I like this person's content. I wanna play with them. What if I like annoy the fuck out of them? That's like the biggest fear that I have, honestly. And I don't know, it's just a big thing. And like, oof, anxiety. Da, 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 da. I don't know, something to overthink about, I guess, before I sleep. I don't know, this is gonna be fun thoughts. Fun shower thoughts with Kino.